Damn, that lamp is stupid bright. Much like with my Summoner class, I always wanted to play a spellcasting class in Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition that focused on necromancy. However, also like when you choose Conjuring as your arcane tradition, I never thought that choosing necromancy really gave me what I was looking for. So, once again, I made my own. Let's take a look at my Necromancer class. Once again, it's all about being engulfed by studies, but this time, it's the dark arts. You got everything your typical spellcaster needs, and, like the Summoner, and like the basic Wizard, we're using Intelligence as our spellcasting modifier, because it makes sense. The subclasses for this, once you reach level 2, are Dark Paths. You can either be a Corpse Caller or a Lifestealer, and I'll get into those in a minute. But, the main ability of the Necromancer, the one thing that binds everything together, is the Well of Life. The Well of Life is represented by D6s, which you can utilize more of as you level up. You can either use your own life force to make Well of Life die, or you can try and steal the life force of others. At first level, you also get the Awakened Bones ability, which allows you to animate a skeleton. The basic Necromancer abilities include immunity to being frightened, advantage on Constitution saving throws that are not for maintaining concentration on a spell because we're not broken, and Master of the Dead, increasing the dice in your Well of Life dice pool, and being able to use them to give yourself some temporary hit points. Like all subclasses, choosing your dark path will determine how you play your Necromancer for the future. The Corpse Caller will be your more standard Necromancer, the one that everybody knows about in fantasy lore and all of that. It will deal with resurrecting the dead, animating corpses, and all of that fun stuff. If you go this route, the Awakened Bones gets replaced with the Raised Servant. You basically expend some Well of Life dice to animate a corpse or a skeleton. Starts out as only being able to be a beast, humanoid, or undead, but increases to monstrosities at higher levels, and also increasing in the size of the creature you can bring back to life. Now, going Lifestealer is a little bit different, and manipulates your Well of Life in a very abstract way than what people would probably be used to. The Siphon Surge allows you to add some of your Well of Life die to damage die. Wicked Visage allows you to manipulate how people perceive you with your Well of Life die, allowing you advantage on Deception, Intimidation, and Persuasion checks. And Stolen Vitality is just that. You're still the vitality from your opponents. And Cruel Energy allows you to inflict a condition on them depending on the number of Well of Life die that you roll, being poisoned, frightened, stunned, or paralyzed. Of course, the Necromancer gets their own spellbook. Sounds like something you'd be interested in? Check it out on DM's Guild. Enjoy!